2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And they're using him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 4. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
From the 10, 1st and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Mitchell. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Mitchell again.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and
3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First target, first catch, and a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continued.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to
pressure comes, and down he goes. Aaron Donald with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Cooper, the man in motion, left.
18, Pioneer.
Here's second and 8. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Let's go now.
Here is third down and 4. They run over center with Mitchell, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, 73.
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
73.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hurts throw pulled in by Hopkins.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept you in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay,
From
ready?
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
10 through 11, 10 through 11. Check, Bobcat. Big Lion. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's 2nd down.
2nd and long. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
By 19 tight.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that one complete downfield to Allen.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this 1st half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion left, that's Cooper.
Drop 60, drop 60.
On play action, they'll throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go, here we go. Back 80.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
They find some open field here.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cut 19, cut 19. Cut.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check, check.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
19, 18.
For him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. Cooper, the man in motion left.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Condors take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Condors 14, Dragons nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw.
It's complete to Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
1st down and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And this one too low.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 2nd down and 6 now. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Go, Reed, go.
On second down, this is Harris.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll try to run with Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Condors are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0.
Dragons nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd down, here's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jalen Phillips in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Go Silver, ready? Yanni.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Great.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Slot man moves right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
First down and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolf.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw now on first down.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll drop to throw.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Hall.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the fourth quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Under pressure, they got him again. Aaron Donald drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that.